Hello everybody, hope we're all doing well. Welcome back to more esports talk and welcome to the brand new decade. Welcome to the new year. A same debate that's been going on for quite some time and likely for the next year or the next decade as well. That's going to be aim assist on controller players, whether it's for gaming, whether it's for esports. There are so many opinions out there, and that's what this video is going to be. You guys can comment down below what your opinions are on aim assist for controller players, the advantages they have compared to mouse and keyboard, and vice versa. I'm going to share with all of you guys the opinions out there by some top figures in the community. XQC, Nick Merckx, alongside Tfue, Bugha, and the like are all going to give you guys their opinions during this video, and you guys can share yours down below. I'm not going to try and make my statements. I think, honestly, when it comes time for the competitive scene out there, whether it's gaming at the higher ranks or just gaming in general, or tournament scenes like that of Fortnite, who have had a large debatable issue with aim assist and their controller players out there, I think there are obvious advantages to both mouse and keyboard, and alongside that, to controller players. And I think a lot of the pro players out there have given their opinions, and hopefully it will be fixed or maybe leveled a bit more coming forward. Will it ever be fully fixed? I just don't think so. For the premise of this video, though, is to show you guys varying opinions out there, and you, of course, can debate it down below. So first of all, let's show you guys some clips, and yes, most notably, it's actually Fortnite. I would say when it comes time for aim assist, Fortnite is probably the most egregious, and that's why most of these clips are from Fortnite. Some of the people I will tell you, though, and actually show you clips from, actually play the like of Call of Duty, Apex Legends, other FPS titles as well. But here are a few clips for all of you guys who don't know exactly how bad controller aim assist can be. And by the way, if I do show you a few players, they're all playing on controller. Even Bugha and Tfue tried it out, and here's what they found.
Oh, it's CRR. It's Mitra.
I don't know what happened. I got triple dinked while jumping.
Ew.
Yeah. Oh, yo. I just got beamed. He's rushing me. He's rushing me. He's rushing me. He's actually rushing me. I have no idea why. Yo.
Oh. I got my aim assist.
I shot through the tree twice. I didn't even see him.
My GLs.
So we are all aware it's an issue. It always will be likely. I don't think it's ever going to be completely level between mouse and keyboard players thinking it's a level playing field against controllers, and vice versa, controller players against mouse and keyboard. Hopefully we make incremental steps in the right direction. Before I give you guys some clips of people out there giving their verbal advice, let's talk about some tweets from Slasher alongside XQC as they share their opinions. First off, it's actually Slasher. He says PC versus console crossplay is great for bringing gamers together no matter what platform they play on, and it's a welcome addition to the industry that more games should have. However, aim assist in FPS games and shooters are not suitable for competitive professional play in esports. The mouse is a faster, more precise aiming device than controller and joysticks are for FPS games. Game developers of fast-paced, highly mobile shooters knew this and added aim assist. It was never intended for highly competitive crossplay versus PC played for millions of dollars in esports. Despite aim assist and everything else, PC FPS shooter players still get huge advantages over console stick players, and the majority of top esports players in a game like Fortnite are on PC. Controller FPS players deserve all the respect for how good they are. And the debate does continue as XQC even takes his opinion on the matter, as it apparently had gotten pretty bad across the games that he was also playing. As he states, it doesn't matter what game, having players that have a literal robot aim assist in the same lobby as players who don't is flat out anti-competitive. I will never understand esports that allow both simultaneously. Having a robot react for you puts you about 170 milliseconds ahead at all times. And I think importantly as well, we have so many contrasting opinions throughout the entire video, especially when it comes to actual PC players versus actual controller players. Here's what Nick Merckx had to say many months ago that kind of rung a bell with me at the same kind of, I would say my opinion as well, or close to which, is that we will never have a level playing field. There will always be many advantages for PC and some advantages for controller. Here's what Nick had to say.
Anybody with a brain, man, they know that controller players, in the grand scheme of things, are at a huge disadvantage when it comes to the game of Fortnite, man. If you guys think that because of aim assist and the recent changes to the building, if anybody thinks that we're now at an advantage, I don't know. I don't understand you guys, you know? I think there's a lot of people that just don't play at that level. I mean, no offense to Hefe, but he don't play in any of the big tournaments, you know. So if maybe he should play in a couple tourneys and really see what it's like, because it's just not the same, man.
And also, very lastly, for all of you guys, another controller player out there who plays for CLG, also plays controller on Apex Legends. And then very lastly, guys, Summit1G, a variety streamer out there, but also comes from a host of FPS games. Here are both of their statements as well.
Hop into this, guys. I want to make this video for a long time. So the first thing I want to say is aim assist. Yes. Does it help you as a control player in close range gunfights? Yes, of course. It is assisted aim. There's a reason that I could one clip someone for 275,000 and someone else can't on PC. It's because we have assisted aim, and that is a fact. You cannot deny that aim assist does not help you in close range gunfights because it is just a fact. It is clarified by devs, everyone, that it is a fact of the game that we have aim assist close range. Okay. 2, do control players deserve to get hate and just because they have aim assist? No, we should be respected just like every other mouse and keyboard player. We have to overcome so many disadvantages when playing Apex. We can't move while looting. We can't choose our heals while moving. We can't do a bunch of different things that PC players can do. Our creativity is hindered by our movement, etc., that we can have on controller. So to all the control players saying that aim assist doesn't exist, you're wrong. To all the mouse and keyboard players saying that aim assist is broken and control players are only good because of aim assist, you're wrong. Just want to make that completely evident in this video in the first half. Now, second thing, okay, we're going to fly through this. Apex Legends Global Series was now announced, okay? A lot of console people are coming to PC. I want to address 2 things about this. 1, console players, if you think that just because you're ranked number 3 on PS4 and you're going to come over to PC and dominate pro scrims, you're completely wrong. Humble yourself. Your rank doesn't mean when you're coming to console, coming to PC to compete against the top players who have been competing in other professional games and battle royales for the last 5+ years in T1 organizations that 1, have IQs you've never even seen before on console, have rotations you've never seen before on console, have movement and mechanics you've never seen on console. Do not think just because you're a certain rank on Predator, you're going to come to PC and you're going to come and dominate on these scrims, okay? It's not going to be that easy. I can almost promise you that. I've been playing on PC my whole career, and it's still not easy for me to learn and fight these guys, okay? Second, I want to make it completely evident to all the mouse and keyboard players and PC players. Do not doubt these control players. Just because they're behind in competition, etc., does not mean they can't learn to compete and play against the best of the best, because I can do it, anyone else can do it. If they are hungry enough and want the drive and they have the willpower to learn and get good, just like I did and just like every one of you guys did, you do not deserve to these guys at all. They're trying their hardest, and I guarantee we're going to see a lot of control players that are going to come out on top. So do not on them either. Okay, that's it. Bye. I'm over this. I only did a 2-minute 20-second video. Bye. Love you.
All right, guys. I'm making this video just because responding on Twitter just sucks. It's kind of annoying. You can never really get your full points across. Hey, man, people give me a lot of Halo for installing the game, and they're giving me like this high-tier knowledge of like, hey, Summit, it's not about 5-shotting, you know? It's not all about losing 1v1s. It's about teamwork and knowing the map and knowing angles and comms and proper rotations and you know, making sure you use the buddy system and stick with your teammates so you can team shot people. Like, I understand all that. I get all that. You know, I understand that's what makes Halo Halo, and that is all that you need to learn. And that I have a whole lot of things to learn on all these maps that Halo Reach has given us, right? You know, some of them sucking huge wiener, but to pretend that 5-shotting is not like an important thing in Halo, I think is just stupid, right? I have all these people that are like, you know, telling me all those things. Like, hey, you don't need to be 5-shotting. You don't need to be competing, you know, in 1v1s against these guys who've been playing the game for 12 years, right? You don't need that. You just need good teamwork and, you know, the whole said. And it's like, nah, man, that's not all you need. That's bull. So many clutch moments that happen in Halo. So many 1v2 moments you have to clutch up to get a flagpole. There's so many moments where you're shot matters, and if you fail, your team has to reset a full setup. It's ridiculous to assume otherwise, because all that stuff that I might have, even if I gained all that as a mouse and keyboard player, even if I got all that and I became super 200 IQ in Halo, it wouldn't matter. It wouldn't amount to anything, because I can simply be replaced by a controller player who can 5-shot more consistently than me and make all the same decisions. You know what I'm saying? So just, it doesn't make sense to me that you could justify that, because there is a controller player that can replace your dumbass regardless.
And there you have it, guys. The aim assist debate for 2020 does continue. What do you think about this? When it comes time for my opinion, some people out there care, most really shouldn't. I kind of agree with a lot of the standpoints, right? When it comes to overall broad perspective of advantages, PC, mouse and keyboard players certainly have I would say a far more amount of advantages compared to that of controllers who have mainly aim assist. But then that comes the debate of, you know, short to long range combat. A wide variety of games out there like Fortnite also offer in-betweens like building, and it gets so complex and so complicated when it comes time for a game like Call of Duty. Close engages will always favor aim assist. Same thing for Fortnite. Close engages favor aim assist. Everything in between that, though, when it comes to medium and long range, you can see PC players having vast advantages. I would say a lot of people agree as well when it comes to building that PC players and mouse and keyboard players have advantages. But again, each and every point out there that you make can be debated the other way around. And so will we ever actually have a level playing field? I don't think so. I only hope that going forward 2020 in the next decade, we get closer to that. But I do agree to some extent the advantages that PC and mouse and keyboard players have are offset, or maybe a bit too far offset by aim assist. But certainly when it comes to advantages that mouse and keyboard players have, controller players need something to offset those. What can that be? I have no idea, guys. Developers are probably working hastily to try and figure it out. What do you think should be happening sometime soon or sometime in the near future? Will we ever reach a level playing field between the two separate pieces of plastic? I don't think so, but hopefully we're working towards it. Until next time, I hope you guys all enjoy. The first debate, the first video of 2020 is now underway. Here's to a full year of videos, guys. Let's get it rolling, huh?